and joined now by class of 1992, Matt Curran. Matt, happy Thanksgiving to you and the family.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Thank
you know, a kind of a bittersweet day for you as you're up here for your senior son's last game up at the high school. Curran is playing his final game, but I've heard rumors that he's not the only one that has played out of your family up on this game.
So my mother's family goes back, the Kavanaughs go back 98 years or so. So my grandfather's uncle, William Toby Kavanaugh, played in the 1925 game. He was a running back alongside of Dixon, so another family that goes back.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a right tackle in the 1944 game, back when kids had to drive themselves to the game. And as the family story goes, it's the height of World War II, so you have gas rationing going on. He and his teammates ran out of gas. They had to push the car back to up to Dedham High School just to get to the game.
Yeah.
And then my uncles, my uncle Kenny played for Arthur Gula, graduated 72. My uncle Chris played for the first John Doherty team in 74. And then my uncle John was a 2-year starter for the 1980 Super Bowl team and then the following 81 team. I remember just even as a little kid, being one of those kids that ran around in the stands driving everybody else. That was me. And, and then I played on the 91-92 game. Not a great result. We won't talk about that score. But then my cousins, Kenny III and Patrick Kavanaugh, were 06 and 09 respectively. They played. And now it's great. We come almost full cycle, almost a century. And the fifth generation Connor, starting wide receiver, number 11 out here, class of 24.
Yeah, it was just an amazing to watch that. And Jack had mentioned all of the connections that your family has to that. Aside from the score, of your year, for folks that kind of don't maybe know a lot about Thanksgiving football or what it's like to play it, what were some of your fondest memories of playing in this game?
Wow. Well, first you start off, we were at Dedham that year, so we did have the senior walk. I do remember that. I do remember getting in for kickoff and kick return. I had been coming off another broken finger. I kept breaking my hands that year on a regular basis. So it was my first game back in 3 weeks. It's always the game you remember.
Right.
I remember being there 10 years earlier as a second grader, watching my uncle's game, being in the stands at Dedham High School. So it's just always that game. It's such a Massachusetts thing.
Yeah, it really
Thanksgiving football. People outside of Massachusetts don't get it until you're finally here and you're playing the same team 94, 95 years in a row.
It's great. It really is. Now, again, kind of being now on the opposite side of that, sitting up here watching it as a parent, what are your thoughts for today?
Well, like you said, it is bittersweet. It's Connor started playing in 7th grade, so you've been through 5 years of this. And it's kind of finally senior year, finally kicking in. When I have class meetings, I'm an assistant principal, former dean, teacher up here. I kept saying to the kids, be careful.
Yeah.
If you blink, you're going to miss high school.
Very quick.
You think, but and now this is crazy. We're 11 games done.
Right. Yeah.
So it's something else.
It's been it really has been a lot of fun. Congratulations to, the entire family.